There are so many things I wished I knew once I started on my dragon's path 20 years ago. But of course, it is impossible to know it all. We have to take our time to know and understand everything. And even on the end of our lives, we might not even understand half of what we are going to. Our dragon's path is going to be so unique and personal that you might not even understand it on the end of your life. But that is what makes our path so beautiful. It's a life path that you are taking, a life decision, a life story that you are telling. And inside of this story, you are creating a beautiful drawing of you and your dragon. A beautiful drawing that you find to be beautiful. Of course, a lot of people, even on the dragon's path, might disagree and say that you have to create your drawing in a different way. But that is just the thing. It's your drawing. And your dragon wants to see your drawing, only your drawing, and how you create it. Whenever I started my path, I was overwhelmed. Of course, I was overwhelmed by the energy. It was recognizable energy that I was suddenly opened up. And I wanted to know everything at once. I wanted to know what was going on. Am I going crazy? Is this all real? Can I really see the dragon? I mean, so many questions, so many, and no one could reveal me those questions. No one had the answers to it. So I was always by myself. So I started to read books, but even these books, it seemed like it was in a different language. I didn't understand what these books were saying. Of course, I was doing what the book said, doing the rituals, doing everything what the book said, but nothing happened. So what is going on? Eventually, I was drawn into let this book drop, let this fall, and do your own thing. Do your own creativity and do how you feel it, how you desire it. And suddenly things started to happen. Things started that I can feel better. And of course, I started to know other people on the dragon's path. But the thing is, these other people, every time when I did something in my dragon rituals, I sometimes feel uncomfortable with what I was doing. So, and that is also what you shouldn't do. We are all different. Like I said, you are creating your own drawing, how you want it. And you have your own creativity to put in. And that is how you should also take notes. Take notes from everything that happened, everything that you feel, everything that you dream, everything that you have inside of your mind, everything that happens with you and your dragon is something to take notes of, and that will happen. That will help you much more than any book possible. You don't need any books. Your book is just a painting that you are creating and the creativity that you are putting into it. And a lot of people on the dragon's path, they see tools. For example, tools as something important, and that can be very important. For example, I have this, but it's not to look fancy. It's not to stand out. This really helps. It is my tool. This is my tool that I use inside of rituals. This is given to me by a dragon witch, not a dragon witch, but a witch who could see my dragon, and that was a revelation for me. That was very important. It was meant to be that she was giving me this necklace. That she said, I can see him with you, and I told no one before. That was really a revelation in the beginning of my path. That is why it started all from here. Everything that I have, everything on my dragon altar has a meaning. It's not going to be empty. And that is not how you should create your tools. Your tools should really help you. It's not to say to everyone, I have a dragon mask and I'm going to put it on. No, it has to have a meaning. Once you put on this mask, you have to be the dragon. And not just to stand out, but to be, to feel it, to create your own draconic self with it. You have to become the dragon with it. And that is eventually what dragon witchcraft is, dragon magic, or just to be a dragon witch. And whenever something doesn't feel right, then you don't have to do it. When someone also on the dragon's path disagrees with what you are doing, that is not up to them. That is your own drawing that you are creating. And your craft of eventually, your craft that you are doing, the draconic witchcraft and magic, it will evolve. Every single year it will evolve, it will change. My dragon witchcraft that I do today is completely different than it was 20 years ago. Or 10 years ago, or even last year, it was completely different. I'm still experimenting, and that is what our path is. We are continue to evolve inside of this. You are continue to feel and to answer all of these questions one by one, but not all at once. It's all going to be overwhelming in the beginning, eventually. So eventually you will have these answers to your questions, so you don't have to rush inside of your dragon's path. Yeah, and it's, my brothers and sisters, it's okay to fail. It's okay whenever you are messing up. When you mess up, it's fine. On the dragons, but the dragons won't judge you for this. They know that you are different. They know that you are a human as well. They know that you are a human being that is colliding with your draconic self, and this is not going to be easy, and they know this. So whenever you are failing, whenever you don't understand something, it is fine, it is okay. You won't be judged inside of the dragon's path. Your dragons will not judge you for failing, for messing it up. So they know it's also going to be overwhelming. Everything about this is going to be difficult. In a way, the dragon's path can be a very, not difficult, but it's going to be challenging. Your dragon's path is going to be challenging because you have no directions where to go. And that is what makes our path so beautiful. You don't know where to go, but every single direction that you are taking is going to teach you something new. So teach you the ways of the dragon and teach you the ways how you truly are. And so, whenever I was reading books, and everything was seemingly a different language. I didn't understand it. You know, a lot of people think that witches need to understand everything from books or need to understand everything from written rituals. Well, my brothers and sisters, I knew nothing. And even to this day, there are still so many things that I don't know and I don't care about. I don't care about what I don't know. I create them myself, and that is what is typically dragons. Dragons create everything from matching themselves, and how to bond with you is also something that they create for themselves. Not any human in this world can tell you how your witchcraft is going to be or how your magic is going to be. The only one that can tell you is your dragon. And the more that you can feel like your dragon, the more that you will understand it. The more that you will understand how your magic is going to be, how your ritual is going to be, and how your relationship is going to be with your dragon guardian and your dragon god. And of course, the dragon's path in itself is not a submission. You don't have to kneel down before them because you have to. You sometimes do this because you love them. And that is also the entire point why we are worshipping them. It's out of love and not out of submission or obligation. We don't need to do this. We want to do this. We desire to do this. So take notes from everything that you feel. This is the book that will help you the most. So these are the things actually that I desire to know in the beginning of my path. You know, all of these questions that was revealed later on, that it's okay to fail, it's okay to mess up, because in the beginning I was so afraid to mess up before my dragon. I was so afraid that I will do the wrong things. And also that we don't need all of these golden necklaces. We don't need all of these images and expensive stuff. And whenever it doesn't feel right, whenever we don't understand something inside of a book, it's fine. It's fine. And to just to know from the beginning, from the start on, that the key to the dragon is your own self, to be yourself, to who you are, and that you feel comfortable inside of your path. Whenever you feel comfortable, you understand so much more than any book will say to you, because no book will know you and your dragon. So it will not say how you and your dragon has to interact with each other. Yeah. So we don't need to know everything from it at once, and that is also what I wanted. I wanted to know everything, and I made mistakes, even though it's okay to make mistakes, but you will make less mistakes inside of your path, and you will understand much more of the dragon if you are simply yourself, and if you are not rushing it up. You are not going too fast inside of your dragon's path. You need to be calm. Whenever you are connected to your dragon, be already happy that you are. Be happy that you found each other. From there on, it's just evolving in your speed, in your limits, in your everything that is yours. Your path is going to be so unique from each other, and you cannot teach it to other people because it's going to be personal. So don't look up for books or something like this. It's your drawing to make. It's your painting, your beautiful painting. And I love, my brothers and sisters, to look at your painting. If I'm allowed to look at your painting, how beautiful it's going to be. And don't let anyone say, even on the dragon's path, oh, it's something that you need to change on your painting. No, don't change anything on your painting. It's the way your dragon wants it. This is the key to your dragon. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.